Marcos, how's it going? Hi, everybody. I know you guys were begging for that intro again, but live YouTube, I couldn't put it on. So, oh, thank you, Kathy. Yeah, I was on with Mel earlier. Hey, Kindred Spirit, Michelle, Mary, Chris, the gang's all here. 431 peoples. Hey, Becca. Hey, Connie, Teresa. Thank you guys for coming. So, like I was saying, I think I even said on Mel's show, I was exhausted yesterday. My grandson and daughter spent the night, and it wasn't really them that made me exhausted. It might have been that I didn't sleep because I was in the spare bedroom as well. Hey, Dan. And so I just was just dragging. So then last night I got the best sleep, and I woke up like literally smiling. I was dreaming something, and I know it had to do with good news. That's what I was hearing. Good news. Good news is coming. I didn't know if it's personally for me. It's freezing here, by the way, you guys. It's cold, and the wind is ice cold. Oh, thank you, Catherine. But the good news was I think it has to do, because what was really weird is I turned over and I hit MSNBC, and I didn't watch Morning Joe for a while, but he was on, and he started talking about gas prices were dropping big time, or oil prices, and that, thank you, Biden. He said, when the gas prices were going up, it was always thank you. Oh, thank you, Biden. Thank you. So when are you going to thank Biden for the good things that happen? So I was feeling like more good news as far as the economy is concerned. Good news as far as, in fact, I just got a flag on CNN about the railroad strike. And I've always felt that it wasn't going to happen. I feel like they'll come to some sort of conclusion. But Biden just asked Congress to step in. And thank God it's a Democratic Congress right now, because if this was the other Congress, they would do nothing to help. They would want to see everybody suffer. Hi, you guys. Oh, it's already 1344. Thank you, guys. Nah, Sandy, it wasn't a dream about Gerard Butler. It wasn't a romantical dream. Oh, is my daughter here? Yeah, so like I said, and thank you guys for joining on my son's YouTube, Jaden Perez. Just the numbers, he needed the numbers, and he was so thrilled. But so today I woke up really happy. I don't know why. I'm feeling optimistic, upbeat. I feel very good, and I'm going to tell you some hits I've been getting. It don't hurt. I'll have you ask me questions in a minute. But first of all, let me tell you about this guy, this Piscean, March 11th, 1968. I need to talk to, in fact, after we're done, I'm going to contact Andre. We need to have an astrological hit on him. Oh, from the Virginia mountains. Oh, it's beautiful up there. Thank you, Virgo. So, hey, Ron. Oh, there's my daughter, Nicole. She came over and we hung out, and we had a good time. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, she doesn't, Leisha. I just put that because you were saying my question. Marilyn Monroe is way beyond worried about who wore her dress. She's in paradise. She could care less. She's not like sitting there and saying, what the hell is she doing with my dress? She doesn't even remember. That was her life before. She's in a whole different realm now. Hi, Wendy. Hey, Joel. Okay, so I wanted to talk about Jack, okay? Hi, Kim. Okay, so I want to talk about Jack Smith. Now, I got to tell you, I got good feelings And I got not bad feelings, but a little frustration because he's there to, Merrick Garland is the one that called him in, not Joe Biden. And somebody on some YouTube show was saying this, and I totally agree. You know, they're all hitting on his wife, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's conspiracy and all this. And know this, that Mueller was a Republican and they still did everything they could to try to destroy him. And the children too, because, thank you, Linnea, because they're all part, Trump and his children are one and the same. So if Trump goes down, they go down with him. So they have to make a decision. That's why I think somebody said they could have swore that Jared is the mole, that Jared is the one blabbing. I think he knows his wife is the one that did it. His daughter is turning her father in to save herself. But he knows about it. He might be part of it, but she's the first one standing there. That's what I was getting. I also get right away with the secret documents. I'm feeling quickly. I mean, the December 6th happens with when our guy wins in Georgia. And then it seems like it's even before the end of the year. There's going to be some major stuff happening. Oh, he's going to be pissed. He's going to blow a gasket, let me tell you. And then with January 6th, it feels like that's more towards next year. But it feels like, remember, they say you have to have 3/4 of the, or you have to have a higher percentage to end people's careers. Well, and somebody was saying you won't get that. But yeah, when all this stuff starts coming out and they find out that Trump was a treasonous traitor, then they find out these people who were trying to commit treason and insurrection. It feels like people will vote them out. That's what I'm getting. I think even people who normally wouldn't go against their own people will vote them out. Yeah, Kim, thank you. I think it'll be before Christmas. Hey, Jackie, my Jackie's in here somewhere. Jackie sells products I use on my hair. Hey, Jules, thank you. So that's what I'm getting. But this guy feels very to the point. He feels more like Mueller than he is like, thank you, Maria. He feels more like Mueller than he is Garland. He feels more like, and he has more leeway, remember. Mueller was being held down every which way but loose. And Mueller was very shocked at the information he was getting. This guy has all the information. One of the reasons, oh, thank you, Karen. One of the reasons he's able to do what he's doing is because he has all the information. So this is a slam dunk, I'm going to tell you right now. I see him focusing more on Mar-a-Lago than I do right now with January 6th. January 6th is coming up, though. But that's what I want to tell you. But we got good news coming. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. I'll just get that feeling. Sometimes I get that anxiety like I did with the Ukraine, that something bad was going to happen. Hi, Scott. Well, somebody wrote me and said he was born March 11th, 1968. Do you have anything that says otherwise? I'm just quoting whatever. But he was a March baby, and he was either born between 63 and 68. Okay. People are writing me all the time with birthdays and information that they got from someplace else. You got to kind of just pick one. Okay, you guys. Thank you, Sherry. Glad you guys are here. Thank you so much. Wow, we got 2,000 in the room. Don't forget to go to my grandson's YouTube, Jaden, Jaden Perez, Perez, and subscribe. It's children. They do fun stuff, but And don't worry, he's got plenty of adults looking after his channel. Okay, so wait, here's the new comments. Well, Australia, hey Flora. Traitors will be exposed. $1949. That would mean he's older than me. He doesn't look older than me. I don't believe it's 49. I think that's somebody else. Also, he would be retired by now if he was born in 49. Jack Smith is 53. Thank you very much. He's not born in 1949. Hey, Janice. But thank you for that information, but it can't be the same guy. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Yes, Dawn, I want you to know that. I want you to know that the realm is very happy about what we're doing as a nation. Yeah, his real name is John. They call him Jack. Yeah, Biden is, by the way, the air rail will be, they will come to some sort of, I don't see a strike. I do not see a strike. Oh, thank you, Jelly Belly. Okay, so I know the railroad strike's not going to happen. I know it's going to be Mar-a-Lago that's going to get hit first. I know Trump is losing his mind. Hi, Rosa. Now ask me some questions. Yeah, I got either 19. Oh, I got 69 or so. Well, it doesn't matter. He definitely doesn't look like he was born in 49. Wow. Okay, hold on. Yeah, there's no Jack Smith from 1943. That would make him, he would be retired by now, I'm telling you. He wouldn't be doing triathlons, getting injured in Europe. Here we go. Somebody asked a question. Oh, Lincoln, UK. Hey. I'll look at this. Are you getting any hits on Russia this week or tomorrow? I just see them trying to hit to try to make them freeze to death, but they won't. And I see them getting the aerial from Germany. I just saw a big explosion. Is this in Ukraine or is this in Russia? This is in Russia. We're getting down, you guys. We're almost into December. So Putin is going. He's going by the spring. Something big is going to happen to him. He's going by the spring. Hi, Jackie. Yes, for entertainment purposes only. So for this week or next week, they're trying to hit something in Ukraine to do with the water. They're trying to do something to make it hard for them to get water, but they're not going to succeed. I just heard that. It's not working out for Russia at all. He wants to make them pay, and it's not going to happen. Should we look at China, you guys, and see about these poor people out there? The volcano is going to go, but it's not going to be Armageddon. The volcano in Hawaii, it's not going to be Armageddon, okay? Thank you, Hannah. Truck toilet brush. Here we go. This volcano is not going to ruin people's lives. I do see the dust, though. Hi, Andrew. Thank you about Lulu's video. That was my son's girlfriend that did that. You guys rock so much. Lay wants to know, will they ever find out who did the January? And then we need to look at China too, you guys. Hold on. Who was the bomber? For some reason, everybody talks about, you know, the Rottweiler. What's her name? I keep seeing her because the shoes were the same, but I never felt it was her, which is weird. Who is the bomber? Will they ever find out who the bomber is? Somebody's going to rat. Somebody's going to tell them everything. Oh, they might already know. Why haven't they done anything about it? I see a rat. Yeah, but it's not till next year when everything with the January 6th, bada bing, bada boom. I don't care if the repubes have more and who that's the Senate could be the one to take this up, but there's going to be a lot of stuff. Virginia, how's winter in Virginia? It's going to be a tough one, Michelle. Not as bad as last year. I just heard that. Let's look at China, you guys. This makes them look bad. You know, Iran is worse than China as far as what they're doing to people. They're trying to shut it all down. Of course, we're taking the snippets and running with it because we're so happy to see people wanting their freedom. Now, I see him working towards a comparable. It's not going to take over China and make China a new nation just yet. But they're causing enough chaos that they decide they're going to work at this or do something about this. You know, China was letting people build buildings any way they wanted. And then, yeah, I know that they're not striking for money, but there's some game plan that's going to happen for the railroad. But China is, this guy is going to work with them. Don't ask me why. I see them saying, well, maybe we came in too hard. But I do see him deciding to work with them. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm saying. But remember the buildings that they allowed to be built and then they would fall and people would die. So what they did to make everybody happy was execute the people that built those buildings. They always have that way. Karen, that can't be correct because Jack Smith would be retired right now. He would be nearly 80. That man's picture that we see is not an 80-year-old. Guarantee it. Okay. Now, 2,600 watching. Holy cow. Thank you. Yeah, of course he did. He signed it. He wants them to pay him to build it. The problem is he doesn't have the money to build it right now. Okay, so well, let's get off Jack because we know he's a male, probably in between 50 and 60. We'll leave it at that. So Iran is, yeah, Ayatollah knows that this is their ending. Now that's a place, the country that may have to turn around because I see people fighting to the death. I just see that it's just going to turn on them on a dime, probably even by next summer. Okay. Okay. So I guess Whimsy's here. Hi, Whimsy. Sue, I do see Florida turning, but it's a few years away. For a few years. Will McCarthy becomes Speaker of the House? That's a good one. McCarthy. He doesn't have the votes. I can see. Have you noticed him and Peggy Sue, whatever her name is, the Rottweiler? What is her name? She's very upset. Margie Taylor Greene. Yes, I do see a female leader for Iran, but McCarthy isn't in, and they're telling him behind closed doors that Marjorie Taylor Greene and Matt Gaetz are part of the reason they don't want him as leader, because they don't want those whack jobs in the middle of this, because she was already letting people know she was going to, impeach this and impeach that, and she was planning like she was already the speaker and just taking over. Probably not asking McCarthy, do you mind if I put this down? Yeah, I'm not seeing Armageddon with the volcano, but I do see a lot of dust and and I do see it leaking for a while. Okay, so 3 toes. Shelley. McCarthy. Yeah, he can't tell her. I don't know why I'm calling her Peggy Sue. He can't tell her that he doesn't want her now, because he's already kind of he's hustling and he can't seem to figure out which way to go. I don't think he's going to end up being speaker, you guys. I don't think he's going to end up doing it. He just already signed his name over to the devil, and because she was over there telling everybody what she was going to do, it turned him off. And face it, a lot of those men, those Republican men, don't like women telling them what to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what, Chris? Pray tell? Chris, MTG's husband's going to out all her dirt. Ooh, girl. Not that I'll be listening. Yeah, she's already got a new boyfriend. My Lulu's doing good. Okay, thank you, Benuse. He doesn't. Somebody just posted. One of the Republican congressmen just posted that Kevin McCarthy does not have all the votes. So, okay, hit me up. Hit me with your best shot. Ooh, Uma, good question. Whoops. There we go. Will Judge Cannon lose their law license? Something's coming up to bite her. So there's something coming up to bite her. I'm not seeing her losing her license, though. I'm seeing that she went rogue, and they're like training her like a horse. They're reeling her in and telling her, we're going to give you one more chance. Does that make sense? Obviously you ate the bread pudding, and we hadn't even got the caramel sauce ready yet. Let's look. Love you too, Jeff. Yeah, no, they're not gonna kick her off. No. They'll probably take her out of this case, but they're not. They're gonna act like she, got the wrong advice. Will Trump be held to the law he signed into law about making mishandling? Isn't that wonderful? After Hillary Clinton, Trump made a law that was more punishable for a mishandling of intelligent documents. Oh yeah, Trump's going down. Trump is going down so hard with this intelligence information that January 6th is just a sidekick. I do see that they're going to be able to call out people. I do see a report being made on it with the deets. Oh, 3,000 in the room, you guys. Oh my God. But I just want you to know that he's going down, and it's fast. It's fast. I think someone did get an insurrection as a conviction. Anybody know? Craig, is Lindsey Graham looking for a new debt? Lindsey Graham is just, he testified at that Georgia thing. Ooh, let's look really quick. I think he's in trouble, you guys. Hold on. Oh, yeah. He's looking at the end. He's looking at the end. He knows he's in trouble. He's getting sick even. He's getting sick. Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, there's something bad for him. It's not even legal as much as it's physical, which is weird. So, okay, you guys, I wanted to take a look-see, and maybe you can help me. Apparently, who is the justice that is the one that wrote the abortion? I'm not talking about Thomas. I'm talking the justice that was involved in the abortion. What's his name? Justice. Hey, Will. Alioto. Okay. So I don't know if you guys saw in the news, but remember when Obama said the worst thing that happened with the Supreme Court was them passing that bill that anybody could give and they didn't have to say who they were. Do you remember that? The freedom something? Thank you, Lisa. Well, when I was listening to that, Ruth Bader Ginsburg came to me. I could see her. She was much younger than this. And she started to tell me that she knew all the political reasons for this, and it broke her heart. But she was unable to fight it. So she told me she knew that this would not work out. And may I say, she told me when the new justices come in, which there will be more, that will be visited again and changed. Citizens United. That's it. That's it. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Wiki. But I saw her. I haven't seen her in a long time. She don't come around like she used to. So, the ETs are already here, BSG. The ETs are already here, sweetie. And they're looking out for us. Now, listen, I felt the joy last 6 months. I've been saying December, so we'll see. Something with December of this year with DeJoy. And boy, this Sheldon, he's getting that dark money out there. There's news on this dark money. Oh, yes, Amy. Amy said, well, Jack Smith indict anyone regard. Absolutely. Well, it's actually not going to be Jack. It's going to be Garland. I almost wanted to say Marvin Gaye. Oh, there's my Jaden, everybody. My grandson's here. Where'd you go? He was here just a second ago. Did he go through that fast? There's Jaden. So I just want you to know, that a lot of this stuff from Ruth Bader Ginsburg, from her thought process to mine, was that a lot of this stuff was supposed to test the foundation, even though I don't believe like God tests us like they say sometimes. Oh, he's just testing to see your loyalty. I don't believe in that stuff. But I do feel like it's some sort of advancement for us. Like it helps us become stronger. Like all of this stuff that's been going on. Look at me coming into this realm and doing this work. It was only to try to calm people down and let them know this too shall pass. And it will pass. Trust me, it's going to pass. Okay, Andrew wants to know about the Indian Child Welfare. Is that federal, babes? Indian Child Welfare Act. Now, I know for a long time people were taking Indian children for their own and not going through the tribe. And then they finally said you can't do that. All Native children need to be with the tribe. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, hold on. Whoa, whoa, I got to look at this. So anyway, let's just take a quick look at that. And then we got to look at Wild Heart. Oh, no. Herschel Walker's going to lose. That I can smell and taste. You know, sometimes I get a hit. This one's more than a hit. They're saying that all these kids on Thanksgiving break are showing up in the Generation X or whatever it is coming out in droves. The outcome is good, but it looks like a lot of heartache beforehand. So I don't know if somebody's trying to pull a fast one, but the Angel of Light and Mercies, this is being watched by something higher than this. So don't worry. The ancestors are there and they'll take care of business. Okay, I wanted to look at this. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Now, Judge Deary canceling December court date, knowing he will no longer must be in case. So Deary, okay, hold on, you guys. You know, we got so many names coming through here. He's the one that did the Mar-a-Lago special. Oh, yeah, he knows. Oh, my God. So, oh, girlfriend, Wild Heart, you found out that he already canceled this December court date? Woo-hoo. He won't be on the case because there won't be any use for him. Oh, is that a halo? Ayo. Ayo. Herschel Walker will not win. I love it. Okay. Oh, he was the special master. But that's interesting. He might have already got word underneath the table. And don't worry, the railroad thing will definitely be taken care of. Okay? We will not have, they're going to take good care of the railroad. You know, Biden loves the railroad. And it's more than money. It's about, I think it's about being able to have some time off and their health stuff. But they will get what they want. Oh, hey, thank you. Oracle Wednesday. Will Putin drop a dirty bomb? But then that means we go into full war because we won't put up with that. Will Putin drop a dirty bomb? Putin's not doing very well. That I can tell you. He's thinking about it for sure. There's Biden as the outcome. They're watching them. You know what I'm feeling? Like Biden represents the United States. I'm feeling like they're watching them like, aha. Like I see eyes everywhere. I even see an inside person telling somebody, intel, this is what his plans are. So I'm feeling like he won't get it done. Because if he did, it'd be the tower and all this. We're at war. We're going to be happy with some news about Putin coming up in the next 4 or 5 months. Debbie wants to know whether will student loan forgiveness actually go through? Oh, yeah, I need to talk about that too. Hold on. Will student loan forgiveness actually go through? I keep hearing yes, but I'm double checking with my cards. Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. Oh, they're trying so hard to stop it. Yep, a little back and forth, but it'll happen. People are passionate about this, by the way. Okay, I wanted to look at Jaden. Thank you, baby. Love you too, baby. He's such a sweetie. The Peggy, yes, they'll lose the House in 2024. Oh, I know. The MAGAs are just, you know what? They're part of, thank you, Robin. They're part of what this negative, it's sometimes, you know, Kahil Gibran said, you cannot laugh all your laughter until you've cried all your tears. And this yin yang thing, this negative and positive, it wakens us and makes us realize what's right and what's wrong. And it makes us more connected to realm, to when you see the ugly like that, it disgusts you. And remember, we got to be careful about staying quiet about it too. Like that. What's this? Robin, thank you. What's his name? It's so funny. I'm losing everybody's name today. Oh, Joanne, thank you, honey. What's his name? The guy who took over Twitter. My God, he's getting uglier and uglier by the minute. The things he's saying. He's definitely MAGA. And he's just awful. Elon, that fool. He's just so ugly. And I am on Twitter and about looking for my next place to go. A lot of my famous friends are off Twitter now. And so, but there's not really a place anybody's comfortable with. But, you know, I just mute him. I don't listen to what he says, but he says some really crazy. I mean, the guy's a whack job for sure. Yeah, something. Oh, there's another. Is there another? You mean next year we're having another voting? Yeah, a lot of people close. No, poor, you know, poor Kane is just, or Yi. Yi is just not right. I'm so sorry, but it's going to take a little while. He just needs his med. So, Elon Musk, when I threw on him, it was pretty bad, his card. So I just see him just losing and losing. But he has such an ego. Is he Asperger's or something? He really thinks he's something. He thinks he's hot poo and a champagne glass, and all he is a cold turd in a Dixie cup. He's just not a nice guy. Oh, thank you, Linda. Yeah, that's it, Joel. I once had somebody I really cared about that was paranoid schizophrenic, and he didn't take his meds, and he would go in and out because he didn't like, I guess, the side effects. But now he takes his meds. He's doing fantastic, but he's in his 60s. Oh, yes. But Glenn Kushner also said this about our AG. He also said he wouldn't take any kind of crap. But remember, and I think Glenn Kushner mentioned this, that Garland is a judge. And Smith is a prosecutor. So they're two horses of a different color, but the same outcome. So I see Smith saying these people can be indicted. And I see the judge, Garland, looking at it and saying, okay, but he gets the peace in knowing that it was recommended. Do you see what I'm saying? So Elon's not doing good, but I got to tell you guys a hit I got, and we'll just throw it out there. I don't want you guys to freak out. This isn't like President Biden or anything. It feels like a MAGA, somebody in MAGA, somebody, not Elon Musk, somebody who's talking real ugly verbiage. And I saw him speaking to a crowd, not even a big crowd. And I saw a man outside in a building looking down, almost like Martin Luther King type thing, with a high-powered rifle. And so I don't know if he kills him, but I saw him in the sights. I didn't see him actually hit the trigger. But it's like somebody who's creating chaos. It might not be a literal vision. It could mean that someone creating chaos is in the sights. You know, because listen, let's talk shop, okay? Entertainment only. Back back in the day, in the 50s, when someone was creating this kind of chaos, they would take them out. The FBI, whatever, the CIA, they got kind of too big for their britches. They were kind of making, you know, Hoover, or not, not J. Edgar Hoover. What's that guy that was head of the FBI that was a cross-dresser behind closed doors? No, it wasn't Steve Bannon. It wasn't that ugly, grubby, pimply kind of person. It was somebody else. It might have been that guy that was at the dinner with Trump, that dark hair and that face. When I saw him on the news, I didn't have the sound on. And when I saw him, I thought, ooh, I wonder if he's that Satan, the new one that the book talks about, that he's the one that comes in and he has this voice that gathers people around and he acts like he's working on their side, but he really can be ugly. Quintus, yeah. J. Edgar Hoover. Yeah, he was a cross-dresser. I know, isn't that crazy, Peggy? They were all cray-cray. Right, but spirits. They didn't want Trump to say that Merrick Garland was being biased, but it doesn't matter what you do. Trump is going to say you're biased. I don't care who. I don't care who it was. It could be any. You saw how he treated Mueller, and that was a Republican. He didn't want you to tell him what he did wrong. The bottom line is, do not call him out on his thing. Like his son is saying, oh, they're out to get my father. No, they just want your father to pay for what he's done. Okay. Linda, Garland was a prosecutor before going, but he's been but I know, I heard that, but he's been, Garland has been a judge for like 13, 14 years or something. Remember, they wanted to put him in the justice to the Supreme Court until what's his name decided no. Oh, Trump is just going crazy. He knows he's going down. He knows he's going down. So the gun laws, I'm going to tell you something. I'm almost feeling Biden doesn't get a chance to put through a lot of this stuff that his wish list until after 24, or maybe it's 23. If you're saying there's more people up on for Congress in 23, because hopefully this Congress that's in there, that's coming up, will waste up everybody's time talking about scandals instead of talking about what people need done. Hopefully. And then people will say, oh, hell no. Yeah. Garland has been a judge twice as long as he was a prosecutor. Yes. So we'll get the voting rights. We'll get the gun situation taken care of. Oh, yeah, Catherine. The Republicans cry every night for not putting Garland on the Supreme Court. They shoulda, coulda, woulda. Okay, what's this? 11th Circuit will overturn canon. Yes. Supremes will decline to weigh in. Indictments in D.C. court. Sweet talker, Coco. That's what I'm talking about. I don't see canon being tossed out. I see them giving her a chance. Okay. Thank you, June. I love it. I love it. Yes, and we'll codify abortion. All that's going to happen. Apparently, Jack Smith called out Trump and his two boys. I don't know what it was exactly over, but he called out the two boys. It might be when he was telling the courts, Your Honor, may I tell you that Trump's attorneys have lied because blah, blah, blah. He was on it. Thanksgiving Day. That's what I'm talking. And don't forget, December was going to be real good for Biden. December's going to be good. Yeah, McTurtle is like done. He's just barely going to hang in there. Yeah, 2023, according to our friend, and we'll get him back on here. Let's get Andre back on here. Okay, Penny, I'll let you guys know if I found a good place. Oh, yeah, let's look at Mary. Mary is our new person, our new congressional person, right? From Alaska. I know she should, Shelley, but for some reason, the justices, the judges is sort of like the good old boys club. They don't tend to go really down on people. I don't know why, but they give her a chance. Thank you, Deborah. The future of Mary. She was so happy. She's a native too. Ooh, she's got good luck and a good future. She's going to work hard on a lot of things. The problem is she's going in with these other people having an oversight, but she's a bright star. She has a good future. She has a really good future, you guys. Oh my God, the time's been flying by. 3,703 in the room. Thank you, you guys, so much. And I'll be back on something. We got something coming up. Let me ask. Hold on. Can you tell me, please, guys? Something's coming. I feel some sadness in the House, in Congress. I feel somebody passing away unexpectedly. I don't know what that's about, but I just saw it. I just saw everybody having to attend a funeral. I just saw that. Could be somebody that was there that's no longer there. But there's some sadness with that. That's not happening right now. But I just have to say what I see. Because if I don't, then you guys will say, what? Why didn't you tell us? Can you tell me? What is it I can tell everybody about the next few weeks? Yeah, there's some disturbing. See, I was feeling good news, but this shows something out of the blue. This may be another nation or looking at something causing us to kind of go back and forth on our abilities to digest this. There's some mourning taking place that's coming up, you guys. Thank God Biden's card's not showing. Thank you, Maxine. Look at this. See, good news is coming in. But what, you guys? Something we've been waiting on. Some news that we're finally, because it's like we've worked hard to gather up this information. It couldn't be the economy taking off. Something that we've been waiting for. Some justice taking place. It might even have to do with Trump and a woman. Might be that woman that's suing him now. There's something coming up. And we're like, oh, heck yeah. Everybody's like, party. Something's coming. No, I don't. That's not my Putin card. I don't. No, because the 10 of swords and the 5 of swords, and I was feeling I could see a coffin. But I don't know if it's in the rotunda in the house or if it's in a rotunda in a foreign building. But I can see someone of a big nature passing. But it's not like the president, and it's not Trump. And it feels sudden. And here's the thing, I felt Mary was very sad because of it. She asked about Mary, and I felt like might be E. Jean Carroll, but I also see, because this might be several things it's trying to tell me. I also see Mary having to witness something in the house. It's very sad. So I don't know what this is. NRA will go away, but it's not right now, Joel. The 4 students in Idaho, this is a man. He's a large man. He lives around there, but he's not in the school. One of the girls in that group reneged him. And you know what? He's very powerful and very short temper. And I feel like he lives with his mother or something, because I feel this woman that will that kind of knows that he probably did it, because I see him really washing out his car. Not at a car wash, like in his house, at his house. He's tall. I can see him. He's kind of got a baby face, but whoever this girl was that just reneged him. I saw that before, and I felt like he was trying to hang with him, or he was around there. He was trying to find somebody, and it just made him snap. It made him snap. He followed them. He knew where they were, and he just decided that was it. Hold on. So he kills one. He's stabbing one, but she screamed. And I almost feel like with the screaming, he got scared and started killing somebody else. I don't know if the cops had said, because I feel like he came upon at least 3 of them. One of them might have started getting up or something. But I do feel his DNA is in there, but he's never been arrested for anything. I wonder if it's Jimmy Carter. Geez, I hope it's not Jimmy Carter. See, the thing is, me and another psychic, we both felt that when Jimmy Carter goes, Bill Clinton is close after. It's bada bing, bada boom. Hi, Eileen. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know. He's such a sweetie. Jimmy Carter is. Yeah, and you know, Bill Clinton kind of looks like he's at death's door a lot. What's the good news about Georgia? Oh, well, we're going to have good news, because I'm going to tell you, Warnock is going to win by a landslide. So, well, you guys, maybe that's it, because I see a coffin in the I couldn't tell if it was, but I see people really mourning. So maybe that's what it is. It's but you know, they were old. At least if Jimmy Carter goes, my God, he had a full life, you know. That's what they're saying. Georgia is voting like crazy. But don't they put the bodies in the Congressional Hall? I felt like that Mary had to be involved with some sort of funeral. That's what I'm getting. You asked, and that's what I saw. Sometimes I can't give you the details, but I can feel it, you know. I know it's going to happen. I know, you guys, we have some good news coming up. I can feel it. I woke up saying it out loud. I even told my son, oh my God, I have such a good feeling. Something good's getting ready to happen. Of course, maybe it's me winning the lotto. Who knows? And then you guys will go on the screen. They'll say, we're sorry. The number you have dialed is no longer in service. See ya. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Yeah, in the Capitol Rotunda. Exactly. Okay, you guys. Well, listen, I've been on for almost an hour, and I got to get going because I got to cook dinner for my boys. I got both kids here. Mary Trump, I'm not getting anything. Mary's going to refile with her lawsuit against what's his face. I do see her getting it through. Mary Trump hates that man. I love you all. Thank you so much. Oh, can you hear the dogs? Here they come. Oh, it's also their supper time. I'm 25 minutes late for their supper. Bye, Bob. Bye, Kim. Bye, Dee. Bye, Eileen, Ron. Thank you, guys. Laura K. I'm going to step outside for a minute. It's freezing out there. The Carters, I know, and he did nothing, but you better believe we don't have to worry about him. He's going straight to the realm. The angels of light, well, he's going straight to the realm. Okay, you guys, I got to head out. Love you all. Bye. Bye.